I am always lucky, meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. This is an affirmation that I wrote down every morning. Every morning, I would wake up, get out of my bed, head over to my desk, and write down on a new blank sheet of paper, day 1, I'm always lucky, meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. Day 2, I'm always lucky, meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. Day 3, I'm always lucky, meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. And I did this every morning for 2 straight years. Hey everyone, it's Annie Margarita Yang, back with another video for you today. And I wanted to share with you more about this affirmation that I wrote down every morning for 2 straight years, and it has made such a tremendous difference in, I believe, the way that my life turned out. I wrote this affirmation down 5 years ago when I was attending community college. I'm pretty smart and I could get into other schools, but I was very adamant at the time to graduate debt-free. It's really important to me to be debt-free and stay debt-free, so I believed that community college was the best way for me to do that. But at the same time, I kind of felt like a tug of war inside me where, like, sure, I do graduate debt-free and I'm financially better off for it, but at the same time, I feel maybe I'm a little behind compared to my peers who are going to nicer schools than me. They get to meet other people. They get to live in dorms. They get that standard college experience that I don't get. I was a commuter, right? And they get to make connections with other people. And maybe those connections will help land them jobs and have a career that is going to be better off than mine, you know? I felt kind of insecure about that back then, which is why I started writing down this affirmation, because I felt like, okay, well, I guess I don't have connections to my parents. My parents are immigrants and they don't know many people here. And then second of all, I won't make many connections through college because it's a very transient kind of school that I went to. So that's why I wrote down, I am always lucky, meeting the right person at the right place at the right time, because I wanted to make sure I got in front of the right person who will give me the opportunity and give me the kind of career that I'm aiming for, right? So that's why I wrote down this affirmation. And let me tell you guys about all the different experiences I've had meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. The most life-changing encounter that I've had so far has actually been meeting my husband. I was 21 years old. I had just finished reading the book, The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley. And in that book, a ton of millionaires were saying that they believed more important to their success in becoming a self-made millionaire was having a supportive spouse rather than going to a prestigious school and having good grades in school. So I wanted a supportive spouse. I wanted someone who was just as frugal as me. So I wrote down on a piece of paper all the qualities that I was looking for the guy that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, and I met him the next day. I was moving back to my parents' house because I wanted to save money on rent while going to community college. And I listed my mattress up for sale on Craigslist. And my future husband bought the mattress. We met in April of 2016, and then in December of 2016, we got married at City Hall. I believe that I had met the right person at the right place at the right time. He was just the right guy for me because he's so frugal, just so savvy, and he's always looking for like a good deal. He'll look for a product and he tries to find the best price for it. Every time that I've had some sort of financial goal that I wanted the two of us to achieve, he has been so agreeable with me. And, you know, without him, I don't think I would be in the financial position that we would both be in today. After we got married and after I finished my classes at the community college, I moved over to Texas to be with my husband. He was in Texas at the time to study for his master's degree program. And it was such a huge culture shock for me coming from New York City, where there's so much hustle and bustle and everyone's always rushing. And then the public transit in New York is one of the best in the whole country. You don't need a car to get around. Whereas in Texas, if you don't have a car, you can't really get anywhere, you know? There were like a few sidewalks, but then I'd come across a highway, which I couldn't cross by foot, you know? So not knowing how to drive was just such a huge impediment because I couldn't even go to the grocery store. I had to take an Uber every week to buy food. So one day I was walking to the school's cafeteria to buy lunch, and this guy just out of nowhere, he approached me and he struck a conversation with me. We kept in touch, and it turns out that he was a former commercial truck driver, and he ended up being the one who taught me how to drive. I am forever grateful to this guy because without having learned how to drive, I wouldn't have been able to get a job anywhere because everything was just so far away and I couldn't walk anywhere to get a job, you know? So that helped me a lot. And then here I am now in Boston for the last 2 years, and I'm still always lucky meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. I've had 3 jobs so far here in Boston, and all 3 I have gotten those jobs from the first day of me looking for a job to getting a written job offer in hand, all 3 of them 1 week. So day 1, I would apply. Day 2, I would get an email requesting for an interview. Day 5 or 6, I would do the interview. And then day 7, I would have a written job offer in hand. In fact, I think my current job that I work right now as an accounting manager has been like a record. I applied for the job on Monday. On Tuesday morning, I got an email requesting for an interview. On Thursday, I did the interview. Then on Friday, I got a written job offer in hand. So this affirmation has just been so life-changing for me. I'm always lucky meeting the right person at the right place at the right time. So you guys might want to try this out for yourself, writing it down on a blank sheet of paper every single day until it gets so ingrained in you that it's just so automatic for you to meet the right person at the right place at the right time. All right, guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button below and leave me a comment. What do you guys think? Are there any affirmations you guys have said to yourself or written down on a sheet of paper every day that you believe have made a huge difference in your life financially? I would love to hear your thoughts. Maybe I would want to incorporate it into my own life. Subscribe for more content in the future. In the future, you guys are not gonna see this anymore. I'm gonna become a first-time homeowner living in a new condo, not in this apartment that I don't really like. So I'm pretty excited. I will show you guys my new place next time. Also, please buy my book on Amazon, 1001 Ways to Save Money. Quit flushing your hard-earned money down the toilet. I know I push this in every single video, but I try to provide as high quality information as possible for you guys that you wouldn't find anywhere else on the internet or on YouTube that will make a huge difference in your life. And this book, I believe, will also make a difference in your life. And I use those proceeds to improve my channel, such as paying for a graphic designer or paying for a transcriptionist for the people who are hard of hearing and can't watch my videos through listening but instead have to read subtitles. So things like that. I use the money to improve the channel, actually. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. Love you all.